Welcome back, everyone. Whether you are a returning listener or tuning in for the first time, I'm Lourdes, and this is season 2 of Growing Older Together. This season is titled Silent Struggles, Finding Strength in Our Fears. In today's episode, we are going to talk about loneliness, a feeling that can touch any of us. It is not just about being alone, it is about feeling disconnected from others and sometimes even from ourselves. This episode is for everyone, whether you are surrounded by people or truly on your own without close friends or family. Loneliness can sneak up on us during a quiet evening or even in a crowded room where we suddenly feel out of place. Have you ever found yourself surrounded by people, yet feeling completely alone? As we grow older, these feelings might become more common. Maybe our social circles have shifted, or we have lost touch with people who we were once close. Sometimes life just slows down, leaving us with more time to reflect, and those reflections can bring a sense of isolation. But here is the good news. Loneliness does not have to take over. By acknowledging our feelings and reaching out, we can start to reconnect with others and find new sources of support and companionship. It is okay to admit when we feel lonely. It is part of being human. And it is the first step toward finding comfort and connection. Sarah, a listener who recently moved to a new city, shared with me how isolated she felt in a place where she knew no one. To help with the loneliness, Sarah decided to adopt a small dog from a local shelter. This simple act gave her a loyal companion and opened up opportunities to connect with other pet owners in her neighborhood. Sometimes it is those small steps that make the biggest difference. The most important connection is with ourselves. Spend time doing things that make you happy, whether that's reading a good book, going for a walk, or just spending time with yourself. Go out and see a movie. When we are content in our own company, we feel less dependent on others for our happiness. As Wayne Dyer states, you cannot be lonely if you like the person you're alone with. His words remind us that self-compassion can be a powerful tool in combating these feelings of loneliness. As we discussed earlier, loneliness is often more about how we feel about ourselves. Taking time to enjoy your own company can make being alone feel less lonely. It is about finding comfort in the little things that make you happy. Also, building connections with others can be as simple as picking up the phone to call an old friend, joining a local group, or starting a new hobby that brings you joy and introduces you to new people. Even getting out of the house and being around others, even if you're not directly interacting with them, can make a difference. Another powerful way to combat loneliness is by strengthening the connection we have with animals. The relationship between people and animals is special for both sides. Like Sarah, many people find that pets offer unconditional companionship, bringing a sense of meaning and happiness into their lives. Whether it is a dog, a cat, or spending time with animals in a shelter, these relationships can fill a void that human connections sometimes leave. For more details, check out the links in my show notes titled Pets as Companions. Of course, while pets can be wonderful, human connection remains essential. As we work to build these connections and find comfort in new companions, it is important to remember that not all connections are what they seem, especially online. While the internet offers great opportunities to meet new people, it is also a space where scams are common, especially targeting older adults. Be aware of potential dangers like romance scams, imposter scams, and many other scams. These criminals prey on those who feel isolated, so it's important to stay aware. If something does not feel right, trust your instincts and reach out for advice. For more information on how to protect yourself, I will have a link on my show notes titled Senior Scam Alert. Remember, it is never too late to make new connections. Whether it is through volunteering, joining a community group, or even finding online communities that share your interest, there are many ways to meet people who can bring more connection and joy into your life. For more information, my show notes will have a link titled Support, including if you need to seek support and talk to a therapist or counselor. I hope you feel more connected and reassured that loneliness does not have to define your life. Before I go, do you remember the last episode where I mentioned I had been working on something special? Well, it's launching on Halloween, October 31st, and I am looking forward to sharing more details in the next episode. It is something I believe will bring us even closer as a community, and you do not want to miss it. If you are enjoying the podcast, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your friends and family. Your support helps our community grow and guarantees you will not miss future episodes. I would love to hear from you. Have you found a way to ease feelings of loneliness? Maybe it's a hobby, a special place, or a person who made a difference. What's been your biggest challenge as you age, and how did you get through it? Send me a message. I read every single one. Your stories could inspire others in our community. If you have a story to share, I would love to feature it in an upcoming episode. Your voice is what makes this community special. You can always find my contact details in the show notes. Remember, loneliness is a feeling. It is something that comes and goes, but it does not have to control us. By reaching out, staying engaged, and nurturing our own well-being, we can move past the fear of loneliness and into a space of connection and comfort. In our next episode, Confronting Health Anxieties, we are going to talk about those worries and fears we have about our health that can sometimes feel overwhelming. We will explore where these anxieties come from, how they affect our daily lives, and most importantly, practical steps to manage them. Whether you are dealing with chronic health concerns or just find yourself worrying about your well-being, this episode will offer some guidance to help you find a bit more peace of mind. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for listening. Take care, be kind to yourself, and remember that facing our fears is the first step to finding our true strength. Let's grow older and wiser together.